Hey everyone, Spaceman Spiff here, and today we have some interesting news to talk about. Jasco has posted MHA's very first Banned and Eroded announcement. That's right, the moment so many of you were all calling for is finally here. The menace that has plagued our tournament since the game's release has finally been changed forever, altered beyond recognition. Kyoka Jiro is no more... Wait, what's that? Oh, they didn't Eroded Jiro? Who'd they change? They changed Kirishima. Oh. I mean, he's... Alright, fine. Never mind. So here are the actual changes that will be going into effect on March 1st. Coordinated Effort got the axe, and Kirishima had all his abilities reduced in half. I absolutely agree that Coordinated Effort needed to go. That card was silly, and it was punishing to the point that I just wouldn't block attacks with it on the field. And a 6-check to boot. Just insane. That being said, I don't think that Kirishima needed to get kneecapped as well. He would have remained in the top tier, but without a way to consistently recycle attacks, I really don't think he would have been very scary. Kirishima was strong because of his abilities. Kirishima was broken because he took advantage of a broken card 10 times better than anyone else. But we'll never know. We live in a world with a nerfed Kirishima and no coordinated effort, so the only thing left to do is see where that leaves our meta. The first question we need to answer is, who was Kirishima holding down that is now playable? The cheeky answer is everyone. The helpful answer is anyone who didn't have a good way to deal with coordinated effort. The best answers to coordinated effort were Apathetic, Electric Jolt, Evil Gaze, and Irrefutable Force of Nature. That leaves 4 symbols previously that just folded to coordinated effort. Good, Void, All, and Life. You'll notice that 2 of these are just Kirishima symbols, so they just played coordinated effort to balance out the field. That leaves All and Life. So, Momo, Life Su, Shoji, All Jiro, these are all characters on symbols that may have had their meta share snuffed out by the fact that Coordinated Effort was a card that they just literally had no answer to. Now, I'm not saying that these decks are all going to pop up and be good. I have literally never played a single one of these decks. I'm just saying that maybe they're worth taking a second look at. The second question is who, if anyone, takes Kirishima's spot as the top character? Obviously, my choice is Jiro. Now, I never really minded the Kirishima matchup all that much. Jiro had all the tools she needed to go against every one of his builds, but I did often put a bunch of cards in my deck that were optimal against Kirishima, and maybe not against everyone else, that I no longer need to shoehorn in. Cards like Amplified Sound Blast and Electric Jolt might still have their uses, but I'm more free to tech against other characters if I need to. I honestly don't think anyone competes with Jiro for the top spot, but for the sake of argument, I will say that All Might 3 is probably the best coordinated effort deck that will still function without coordinated effort, and I think that 7-hander aggro decks get better because Kirishima recycled a lot of throws against them, and he was able to really block all of their attacks, so maybe Su or Eraserhead could get there. Tokiomi. I also think that Shigaraki gets a lot better with no one able to power through his foundation destruction anymore. So if I had to pick a new top 3, the pillars of the format, if you will, I'd choose Jiro, All Might 3, and then either Su or Tokiomi. I honestly don't know enough about either deck to make an informed statement on them. I just think that they both have the right tools to take over post-Kirishima. And that's all I really have to add to this news. Overall, the changes were for the better. It's just probably not what I would have done. For reals though, if Jiro does take over and you guys whine her into a banning, I will never forgive this community. But what do you guys think is going to pop up now that Kirishima is out of the picture? Is there anyone in particular that you're excited to build? Or are you just going to keep playing your usual deck? Is anyone actually sad to see Kirishima go? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you all in the next video.